in Kenya. In a raft of recommendations in an assessment report on human rights in Kenya, the Commission says that the state should decriminalize same-sex activity and protect the rights of lesbians and gays. On torture, KNHRC decries the continuing torture and disappearing of suspects and prisoners and recommends that the government should pass a law to make torture a criminal offense. On children's rights, the Commission wants the state to urgently address trafficking and exploitation of children and young women. KNHRC also proposes that the government pays advocates fees for all convicts facing the death penalty and set a maximum limit for life sentences. But as KTN's Wilson Buru reports, the most controversial recommendations appear to be those touching on sexuality.
For the last few years, Audrey Mbogwa has been fighting to be recognized as a woman, having grown up as a man named Andrew. But now, the new report by the State Human Rights Watchdog is calling on the government to give people like Audrey a chance. But perhaps the most controversial recommendation appears to that touching on homosexuality. The KNHRC report recommends that the government should repeal all laws which criminalize sexual activity between consenting adults and decriminalize homosexuality, a view that is just as controversial on the streets.
Oh, no. The government should not at all recognize that. That is very wrong. Every society should not just accept that, because actually, okay, how do you give birth with the same gender?
Biologically, what will change? So ukipata mtu mefika situation he can no longer deal with females. He has no options.
I don't think the state should recognize gayism, because even in religions, not specific religions, but all religions, it's not allowed.
Yeah, I think they should be recognized, and they should be part of the budget. Yeah, they're human like us. They have rights, I mean.
The Human Rights Commission, however, admits that the journey towards recognition of same-sex unions in Kenya still has a very long way to go.
We also saw progress with regard to the state, particularly the police, actually responding to incidences of discrimination and violence against gay men in Nairobi.
Audrey is pushing for an official name change in her examination documents. This commission says such demands should also be granted for persons who have undergone sex change or possess both genders. The report by KNHRC is an assessment by stakeholders of government's performance in implementing its human rights obligations. Western countries like the US and Britain have been pressuring Kenya to recognize the rights of gay people, even going a step further and legalizing same-sex marriages. But with the African culture abhorring such practices, it may take a while before the gay and lesbian community in this country enjoys such freedoms. Wilson Buru, KTN, Nairobi.